Hey guys, it's Geography Lover here. Welcome back to another brand new video, and happy 2022. I know it's January 7th, but I just wanted to say Happy New Year. I know this is my first video of 2022, so I just wanted to say Happy New Year. So this is the top 10 largest countries by population. So let's get started. So the first country on our list is Mexico. Capital, Mexico City. Population, 128,932,753. Continent, North America. Percent of the world, 1.65%. Mexico has the 10th largest population in the world, with it being home to almost 129 million people. It is the most popular Spanish-speaking country and is the second most populated country in North America. It's also one of the most populated cities in the world, Mexico City, as the most populated city in North America. Number 9, Russia. Capital, Moscow. Population, 145,934,962. Continents, Europe and Asia. Percent of the world, 1.87%. Russia has the 9th largest population in the world, despite it being only being home to 145 million people. It is the largest country in the world by area, but not in population. Despite it being the largest country in the world, it only has the 9th largest population. 8. Bangladesh. Capital, Dhaka. Population, 164,689,383. Continent, Asia. Percent of the world, 2.11%. Bangladesh has the 8th largest population in the world, but despite that, it's not a very large country geographically, but it has a huge population. It is one of the most densely populated countries in the world because of its location on the Indian subcontinent, which is home to about 1.5 billion people. 7. Nigeria. Capital, Abuja. Population, 206,139,589. Continent, Africa. Percent of the world, 2.64%. Nigeria has the 7th largest population in the world and is one of the most growing populations in the world. Nigeria is the most populous country in Africa and one of the most densely populated countries in the world. It's another large country in Africa, one of the top 5, one of the largest, not the largest, but one of the kind of medium largest. Very densely populated. It is the largest. The population is growing by 2% every year in Nigeria. 2% every year. Expectations for 2050, the population will be the 3rd largest in 2050. 6. Brazil. Capital, Brasilia. Population, 212,559,417. Continent, South America. Percent of the world, 2.73%. Brazil is the 6th most populated country in the world and is home to the Amazon rainforest, which is home to millions of species. It is the most populous country in South America and the largest in land area in South America. And the most populated city is Sao Paulo, which is in the state of Sao Paulo. 5. Pakistan. Capital, Islamabad. Population, 220,892,340. Continent, Asia. Percent of the world, 2.83%. Pakistan has the 5th most popular country in the world, with it being home to 220 million people. Almost 221 million. Pakistan is also on the Indian subcontinent, and is the 2nd most populated country on the subcontinent, and the 3rd most populous country in Asia. The 4th most populous country in Asia. It is the 2nd most populated Muslim country, and also is one of the most densely populated countries in the world. Number 4, Indonesia. Capital, Jakarta. Population, 273,523,615. Continent, Asia. Percent of the world, 3.51%. Indonesia is the 4th most populated country, and being home to 273 million people. This means Indonesia is the largest island country and also the largest Muslim country. Yes, it is the largest Muslim country, not Pakistan. It is made up of hundreds of islands in the middle of the Indian and Pacific Oceans. Number 3, the United States. Capital, Washington, D.C. Population, 331 million in 2,651. Continent, North America. Percent of the world, 4.25%. The United States has the 3rd largest population in the world, with it being home to 331 million people. The United States is the largest country in population in North America and the Western Hemisphere. It is also the largest country in NATO and in a large populated country in NATO. Number 2, India. Capital, New Delhi. Population 1,383,004,385. Continent Asia. Percent of the world 17.7%. India has the second largest population in the world, with it being home to over 1.3 billion people. It is the largest country on the Indian subcontinent and also the most populous country on the Indian subcontinent. It's also the most one of the most densely populated countries in the world. It is also the most populated Hindu country and the most populated country that borders the Indian Ocean. It is growing, one of the most growing populations in the world. By 2025, it's expected to have the most people in the entire world. So it's going to expect to have 1.5 billion people by 2025. And the most populated country in the world is number 1, China. Capital, Beijing. Population, 1.4 billion people about. Continent, Asia. Percent of the world, 18.47%. China is the most populous country in the world, with being home to over 1.4 billion people. It is also the most populated country in Asia and in the Eastern Hemisphere. China is spread out between the East and the West, but most people live in the East, which is very densely populated, while the West is very sparsely populated. Another reason is very lessly developed due to the deserts and the Tibetan Plateau, which is home to Mount Everest. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.